Alright guys, I am back from vacation. Back to work. Yuck. Thanks for riding along with me. Alright guys, I am back from vacation. And I had a wonderful time. I'm on my very first load back. Today is Wednesday, the 17th of May. It is about 6:15 in the evening, 50 degrees. I'm rolling northbound on Route 11 here into Canton, New York, on my way north to Vermont. Not doing my usual run, which is to Waterbury, Vermont. Actually going to St. Albans, Vermont tonight. Didn't have any Waterburys for me. I think I'll be picking up for Waterbury tomorrow, so we'll get back on the old usual routine here before long. Yeah, had a great vacation. I dropped my truck off at the shop back on the 5th of May. Had a rental car, and me and Melissa were down in Myrtle Beach by that evening, actually. We were in Myrtle Beach by I think 11:30 p.m. on Friday night the 5th, and we left on the 12th, which was the following Friday. I left at roughly 9 o'clock at night, and I was home by 9:30 in the morning back here in New York. And truck wasn't ready to pick up for Monday, so I drove out Monday night and stayed in my truck in Wadsworth, Ohio at the shop, and a mechanic came in early on Tuesday morning, which was yesterday. Finished up a few odds and ends. Got a lot of work done. Probably go over the bill with you later on that, but got a lot of work done. And I left there about midday, went over and got an alignment because I had new springs put in the front. So got an alignment yesterday afternoon, and then I needed my Landstar 120-day inspection by the 24th of this month, so I stopped, and luckily I was able to get a Landstar inspection over there in Harbor Creek at the Ttjs near Erie, Pennsylvania last night. So I'm all set to roll here without any more inspections or anything needed for a while. Truck's running really good. Happy with the way it's riding now. Got all, like I said, the front springs, shocks, new airbags, and all kinds of stuff. So she's running good. Had a great time on vacation. My 3 sisters, my brother-in-law, my stepmother, and my niece came on the last day we were there, or the second to last day we were there, something like that. And, did a lot of visiting. Did a little swimming in the pool. My sisters and brother-in-law were staying at a condo in Merle's. I think it's either Merle's Inlet, South Carolina, or Garden City, which is just south of Myrtle Beach. And me and Melissa stayed with my stepmother up in Myrtle Beach. And we just had a great time, a great visit. Did a lot of eating. Seems like we always do a lot of eating on vacation. I don't know. Going out to restaurants, I guess. Probably the same amount of eating, just going out to eat is all. And never went into the ocean. The ocean was a little cold yet. Usually we go to Myrtle Beach at the end of August. Didn't go last year, went the year before. But we usually go the end of August, and usually the water temperature, the ocean water temperature at that time, at the end of August, is usually between 80 and 84, which is like, it's like bath water pretty much. And the average weather there at the end of August is like high 80s to low 90s and humid. So good beach weather. But we had mid 70s. I think it got to 80 something one day, or one or 2 days, but very windy while we were there, so wasn't a lot of good beach type weather. But we did go in the pool. The pool was a little chilly, not too bad. And just had a great time. Had a good time. Got to relax a lot. Now it's time to get back to work, right? So anyway, like I said, we're on our way up to St. Albans, and we're gonna do a drop and hook there. Come back down towards Fulton. We'll probably come back down to Mexico, New York, to the truck stop there, and pick up our load for Waterbury tomorrow afternoon. And we gotta have it in Waterbury probably by Friday at 4 p.m., which we'll have it up there late tomorrow night or early Friday morning. Kind of my usual routine. And we're just going to get back into the swing of things. Anyway, like I said, appreciate you riding along with me. Yeah, we'll probably I'll probably go over that work I got done with you later. I'll get the bill out when I'm not driving later this evening, and if you're interested in that, stick around. Alright guys, so I made it in here to Speedy's truck stop in Mexico, New York after delivering last night. And I told you I'd go over to Bill, but first I'm going to have something to eat. Alright, what are we going to have, guys? What do I have a lot? We're going to have some tacos. We got the street tacos, the little white corn street tacos, hamburger meat. We've got some sour cream. Oh yeah. We've got olives. We've got some salsa, which I put in a baggie. It's little cans I opened that I like. And I got some of this thick cut medium cheddar cheese. I got this at Aldi's. This is good. Like that. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's gonna be it. All right. Oop, yeah, everything feels pretty hot. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Look at that steam. Look at that steam, man. These are little tacos, so you can't put a lot in there, or if you put too much in, you can't get everything in. So, and I usually, when I get this sour cream, I usually get the one that's like a squeeze bottle. They didn't have them. So I got this instead. So I'll put a little of that on there. Actually, I need another spoon, I think. And just a touch of this salsa here I got in the bag. Oh, that might be a little too much. Then I'll take an olive, black olives. I wish I had some onions. I forgot to have an onion. I like onions a lot. Alright, so and then just a little bit of cheese, and that's it. That is one street taco right there. Yeah. Very good. Alright guys, let's look at this bill. Here, I'll show you the total. If you're going to be able to see that. $85.16 and change. Okay? So what we got on here is, let's bring you guys up a little. I don't want to get food on my bill. Where the heck's the handle at? Oh, it's right here. Okay, got you on a little tripod and I had to adjust it. Yeah, so I can't see it with this light. There we go, that's better. Service truck and tri-pack, that's the PM, and inspect. Replace oil pan. Replace steer springs, hangers, and axles and shocks. That's the steer axle shocks. I also had drive axle shocks and cab shocks put on. Install suspension dump valve. Inspect and repair air leaks. Replace drive axle airbags, shocks, leveling valve. Replace cab airbags and shocks. Troubleshoot ABS code. And that was the left rear sensor. And actually, I don't think the sensor was bad. It was the thing that holds the sensor broke, and the sensor fell down on the brake shoe. It was just sitting there. Well, we replaced the sensor anyway since we were in there, because they're probably original to the truck. Had an engine code, something to do with an ammonia level in the SCR, and not sure why that code came on, but it didn't. He reset it and it never came back, so be one of those codes that shows up once in a while, I guess. Okay, also got front steer shoes and drums for the brakes. Clean the tri-pack condenser and pre-cooler. They were packed with salt and dirt. He cleaned all them out. Replaced my battery hold downs, which they were broke, and replaced the engine air filter and the cab air filter. So that was $85.16.75. There was a lot of labor involved with, the oil pan, and just a lot of labor with these springs and all that. So that bill was $85.16, and that doesn't include the price Right, that doesn't include the springs, which I paid for back in April. And the 2 front springs altogether came to $19.91, so there's another $2,000. The brackets that hold the springs, and that's the front ones, they were $935, so basically $11,500 in there. And we weren't going to get the shackles, which are on the back of the spring, but they were so packed so much with salt and everything that the hole that the bolt went through, the bolts were fine, but the hole that the bolts went through, the shackles, was enlarged, but it was packed with salt and everything was frozen, so we had to get new shackles. Let me see if I can see how much they were on here. Shackles, $365 for those, and but this is included on that other bill, on the 8516. Yeah, so with everything installed on this job here, yeah, it's about $11,500 in work. Wow, everything's so expensive now, guys. Parts are outrageous. Everything is at the minimum 30% more than it was 2 years ago. And some stuff is just like double or triple the price that it was. So, but when you own the truck, you have to maintain it, and we're pretty much up to date. A couple other little things that could be done on this truck. Probably put new rear springs on. It's this Kenworth air ride suspension. It's got a bent spring. It's like a leaf spring type thing with the airbag that sits between the bottom of the top of the spring and the bottom of the axle. That's where the airbag sits for the ride. And I could probably replace those. They're probably getting tired. They got 1 million miles on them. And then probably this time next year will be the big decision. Do I rebuild the motor in this truck, or what do I do? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate you watching all the way to the end here. I'm going to finish my lunch here and head over and pick up my load and head to Waterbury, Vermont. Looks like I'm working right through the weekend. At least 4 more loads. I'll be out of hours, and probably do a reset on the road, and then whatever I can get in next week. And then Memorial Day weekend, don't know if the plant is going to shut down for that or not yet. We'll find that out later. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching to the end here, and don't forget to subscribe if you watched all the way to the end. This way you'll know when I put up a new video. You could hit the bell for notices, and give me a thumbs up. That helps the channel a lot. Even if you don't want to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. That helps. Anyway, everybody take care. We'll see you later. Bye.